It's a poem I wrote a long time ago called The Worst Joke in the World. A long time ago, in a scareaway place, I was subjected to possibly what may be the worst joke in the world. In order to exercise it in my mind, I thought I'd put it in verse and inflict it on others. So here we go. There once was a comedian named Arthur Free who told the world's worst joke to me. A happy story, I'm afraid it ain't, as it deals with the strangest medical complaint. The poor afflictee was wee Jimmy McGee. The problem was not what you think it would be. At the age of just 40, he questioned his own mind, for a strange noise emitted from out his behind. The first time it happened, he was all on his own. He'd crouched down on the bog like a king on his throne. As would often happen, he let his mind wander. He let out a wee pump, then he heard someone shout, "Honda!" He jumped up in a flash, literally, and looked all around, but there wasn't another soul to be found. What kind of horrible trick was this? The toilet's not the place for taking the piss. But no one was there to hear Jimmy's plight, so he sat himself back down to carry on with his task. He gingerly perched, with one hand on his hip. Pressure built up, so he happily let rip. The terrible result pierced through to his soul, as the loud cry of "Honda!" echoed round the bowl. He knew his chances of keeping it quiet was minimum due to his prunes and beans diet. So off to the dock he hastily flew, in hope it was something the medics could do. "Doctor, doctor, I know this sounds dumb, but there's something terribly wrong with my bum. You know I like beans as they're good for my heart, but my bum shouts out, 'Honda!' whenever I fart." The young doctor scanned through his medical book. "Drop your strides and bend over, I'll have a wee look. Perhaps for a sphincter to utter such words. Let's see if your bum's grown its own vocal cords." The young doc was baffled. He could find nothing wrong. His bum hole looked normal, though it had a strange pong. Jimmy scowled at the young doc. "Why, you're just a minion. Fetch your senior partner in for a second opinion." The partner was away on a wee holiday, but a plan to the young doc unfurled. "There's a conference next week in Blackpool of the best medical minds in the world. I'll take you along as a test case. You'll love a challenge like this. A talking asshole in Blackpool? It's not something you're likely to miss." So Jimmy got fueled up with baked beans and peas. Then he made his way up on the stage. He bowed to the doctors, and then with great ease raised one leg, then farted with rage. "Honda!" screamed his vibrating cheeks as the chandelier above rattled. With a pat from one doctor who came from Wales, the rest of the world's experts were baffled. Dr. Jones then did express, "This man's bum has an abscess. I've seen it once, back in the Ronda. We can sort him today, as my mum used to say. You know, abscess makes the fat go Honda." I hope by repeating this pitiful gag, at last I have lifted my curse. This was surely the most awful joke in the world, unless you can think of one worse.